History's Greatest Escapes. Morgan Freeman has this series we've seen, in the series Chapo, Alcatraz, and now Escaping Hitler. So this is World War II. Did they make The Greatest Escape? The Great Escape? With Steve McQueen, Richard Attenborough, and so many superb actors, creme de la creme, they collected. Well, not all of them, it's impossible. 15, I don't know, 20 to participate in that movie. And they had Steve McQueen jumping with a motorcycle over a fence or something, and there was in a documentary about some of the great movies, which included this one, and they said something about the stunt that Steve McQueen wanted to do it. Did he do it, or they didn't allow it because, well, he would place himself in danger, and not just that, it would create problems for the making of the movie. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, he was a fan of racing, of cars and that. Bullet and so many other incredible movies. Married eventually to Ali McGraw, who had been married to Bob Evans. Now that's a very interesting book there for you. The Kid Stays in the Picture by Bob Evans, who had been an actor, producer, and head of Paramount Studio. And as a producer, he produced 5 of the best, the greatest, 10 greatest. I'm kidding, but some of the greatest movies in the world, and I'm talking in the top 10. Some of them top 100 all-time 100 list, and others. So let's just say The Godfather, for some, number 1, the greatest, but over there in top 5. Chinatown, Rosemary's Baby is in the top 100, and then Successful, One Love Story, and so you find many things, many how he discovered Jack Nicholson, the meeting he was supposed to have with Nabokov, how he was accused of crazy things by Sharon Stone, so much how studios run and things, and how he brought Roman Polanski, so anyway, coming back to the Greatest Escapes, that was a challenge. Terminal, and it was incredibly well organized, not just daring. It was an impossible plan in many ways. The mastermind wanted to take revenge on Hitler, that's for sure, and he even thought of the fact that they could create chaos with so many. He had in mind 200 escapees, 200 people out of the prison camp, and that can eventually maybe lead to an implosion of the Nazi regime. It was wishful thinking, but still it was such a grandiose, such a immensely courageous and grandiose vision. 3 not just one or two, 3 tunnels would be started, so that if they find one, okay, there are two, and if they find two, there's still one left, and they wouldn't think. They wouldn't think that's they went so far as to work on 3 tunnels. The Nazis still had some specialists working at the camp so that they wouldn't have any escape, and it would mean a massive amount of earth having to be distributed. We've seen in I'm laughing because I remember it was also fun as they would come in the movie with earth in their under their pants, and then they would walk and talk, and it's possible they would have a system to which they would allow earth to be poured on the ground somewhere where we but we can see how difficult, next to impossible this could be. But it was a saying comes to mind: "Cœur vaillant, rien d'impossible." For brave hearts, nothing is impossible, which is false. There are so many things that are impossible for brave hearts or not, but leaders like that are needed to act selfishly, to put themselves in danger, in contrast to something I keep mentioning because he's the symbol of what's wrong in the world. Trump. You have courageous, clever, generous people, and you have this fool who's an idiot and it's a bunch of selfish, suffering from narcissistic personality. But let me stop here because I'm too furious with that individual and the tens of millions who might elect him next year again.